Bake Off. The Professionals is back with Benoit Blin and Cherish Findon at the helm, looking to put Britain's finest professional pastry chefs through their paces. As the new series of Bake Off, The Professionals begins this week, Judge Benoit Blin has spoken out on his newfound sex symbol status, as viewers swoon over the chef. The much-loved Great British Bake Off spin-off series shuns the baking hot tents and instead sees contestants battle it out in high-end kitchens. During an exclusive interview with this week's Radio Times, French native Benoit addressed his newfound status as a sex symbol amongst viewers. When asked about the reaction from fans, the chef said, "Tell that to my wife. I'm honored. I take it as a compliment." His no-nonsense fellow judge Cherish then quipped, "Benoit is the sexiest man." Benoit, who grew up in Normandy, France, started his career at a local bakery before undertaking an apprenticeship as a pâtissier. He also completed national service working as a naval chef for the French Army. He then went on to land the role of senior pastry sous chef at the Ritz Paris back in the early 90s, making a name for himself in culinary circles. Benoit has been a judge on the show since it started in 2016. Although it was initially shown on BBC Two under the name Bake Off, Crème de la Crème. However, when Bake Off moved to Channel 4, the show had a revamp and Bake Off, The Professionals was born. When asked whether he's stricter than Paul Hollywood and Prue Leith on the original Great British Bake Off, he explained how the judges must be more tough on the spin-off show, since they're judging professionals. Blin commented, "If you're judging an amateur, you'd be a bit looser." He also recognized that Paul and Prue can be tough cookies to crack, saying, "I've watched Bake Off sporadically and they are pretty tough sometimes. I haven't disagreed with them, not yet." During the interview, he was also quizzed on how Brexit has changed his feelings on the show, especially where the main theme is Britishness. But he responded, "For me, it doesn't change anything. I'm very disappointed with the political aspect because people haven't dealt with it. They promised you Brexit. But they didn't deliver Brexit. They just closed the borders and made a big mess," going on to say, "As far as the show is concerned, it still celebrates the best chefs in the country. You split politics from entertainment, which is what we're doing." Read the full interview in this week's Radio Times, out now.